everybody, I'm Max Scoville, and on today's Daily Fix, Naughty Dog is cutting some staff, which doesn't bode super well for their long-in-development Last of Us multiplayer game. Adidas revealed some new SpiderMan-themed sneakers releasing alongside the new game, and we've got a look ahead at what's coming to Xbox Game Pass later this month. Let's get into it. Presented by Pringles. Remember that Last of Us multiplayer game that Naughty Dog has been working on for about forever right now? Well, you probably need a refresher because in all its years of development, they've shown 2 pieces of concept art from it. That's all we've seen. We don't even know what the game is supposed to be like, let alone a title. And there's a chance we may never know because the game has now been put, quote, on ice. Unfortunately, Naughty Dog has suffered a round of layoffs that has seen, according to Kotaku, at least 25 developers cut, most of them contractors with the quality assurance team. This has also placed the Last of Us multiplayer game in development limbo, but quote, not completely cancelled. This seems to line up with a report earlier this year from Bloomberg where the quote, quality and long-term viability of the game has come into question. Naughty Dog has admitted the game needs more time, but the company is reevaluating the game's direction in general. However, in that same report, Naughty Dog did also confirm that they're working on a, quote, brand new single-player experience. Doesn't bode super well for the multiplayer game, since that kind of looks like they're drawing resources from that game and allocating them elsewhere. But in general, to have this much bad news and only 2 pieces of concept art to go on seems a little bit nebulous. Naughty Dog's last release was the remake of The Last of Us Part 1. There's no official word yet on a Part 3, but the live-action adaptation on HBO is definitely getting a Season 2, which we assume will adapt the second game in the series. So if you're looking for your Last of Us fix, television might be your only choice right now. Staying with Sony-related news for this next story, Adidas has partnered with Sony and Insomniac Games to release a new line of Spider-Man-themed sneakers and athletic wear just in time for Spider-Man 2's launch later this month. Officially called the, and let me take a breath here, Peter Parker Advanced Suit and Venom-inspired shoe collection. The first sneaker they've shown is the classic Spider-Man red, white, and blue colorway, but with black soles reaching up into the rest of the shoe. Described by Adidas as, quote, the moment Peter Parker's advanced suit is overtaken by the Venom symbiote, though it could also kind of look like Spidey just stepped really hard in roofing tar. Still, it works. The rest of the collection will supposedly include Ultra Boost J and Adizero 12.0 football cleat, along with some sweatshirts and compression tights, but as of right now, we don't have any JPEGs of those to go on. Not even concept art, imagine that. If you want to cop a pair of these sneakers before the public does, check your email for an invite from Sony. Select PlayStation Plus members will get instructions on how to join Addy Club, which will give them a chance of grabbing a pair early, or you can take your chances and line up outside your favorite shoe store on October 20th and hope that you can grab a pair before they wound up getting scooped up by scalpers and resold for an obscene markup. If that sounds like a pain, you can also just spend October 20th playing Spider-Man 2 when it drops that same day on PS5. If you're an Xbox owner looking for something to play this month, you are in luck as well. Microsoft has revealed the first wave of games coming to Game Pass this month, October 2023, if you haven't been keeping track. The 2 big games we already knew about that are coming are Gotham Knights and the Lamplighters League, both of which are available today. Gotham Knights is, of course, the multiplayer co-op action game starring Batman's friends and family, but not Batman himself. We gave it a 5 out of 10, though it has had a fair amount of post-launch updates since then. The Lamplighters League, meanwhile, is a pulpy 1930s-themed tactical strategy game from the developers of the Shadowrun series that we enjoyed enough to give it a 7 out of 10, which, friendly reminder, means it's good, and if you're an XCOM fan, it definitely might be worth a closer look. Tomorrow, October 4th, Game Pass subscribers get Warhammer 40k Darktide, the long-awaited 4-player co-op shooter from the folks behind Vermintide, set in that futuristic, grimdark side of Warhammer. Next week sees the latest Forza Motorsport title, creatively titled Forza Motorsport, which arrives on October 10th, and then there's the co-op action game From Space on October 12th, and of course the samurai-centric Yakuza spin-off Like a Dragon Ishin on October 17th. Again, these are just part of Wave 1, so expect more titles to arrive and leave Game Pass throughout the rest of the month. And those are your stories for Tuesday, October 3rd. What is the coolest piece of video game related clothing that you own? Sound off in the comments. If you're looking for something else to watch, check out our guide on how to get into Counter-Strike 2 in 2023. I'm Max Scoville. I'll see you next time.